Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Janel Burgess Show. I'm DJ Foster, joined by Grand Valley State head women's basketball coach, Janel Burgess. Coach, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you very much. Excited to be here again.
Our first time talking this year. We've got a lot to update our fans on. You're off to a 3-0 start. Very good start for you. Most recently, it was a while ago, probably seems like to you, you went to Washington, D.C., and you went 2-0 on that trip. You haven't played since November 18th, so you're certainly rested, but we'll talk about the District of Columbia game that Saturday. You won 73-67. Shot 46%, made a lot of free throws, 20 of 28 at the line. And Brianna Taylor was near a triple-double, 16 points, 10 boards, 7 assists. Lauren Sedola had 15 points. A good win for your team to start that trip.
Yeah, you know, we gave Alex Delfox the opportunity to go back home, which is why we played in the D.C. area. So it was really neat to be able to take her home and have everyone play so well. You mentioned two things that I think are very important. Our shooting percentage from the floor was tremendous in both games, as well as using the free throw line as many times as we did. And District of Columbia is a very athletic team, threw out a lot of different defensive looks at us that we're not used to seeing in our region. So that was really neat for us. And I thought it was neat that we got tight. I mean, it got to they actually took the lead with 9 minutes to go in that game, and we were able to push through that and be able to find a way to make that gap a little bit bigger at the end and succeed.
Yeah, so that was your second game of the year. Your third game, the most recent contest, you played Bowie State, 75-57 win. You led by 15 at halftime, and you kind of kept that going in the second half. 34 for 38 from the free throw line. I'm not sure what you said to the refs before the game to get all those extra free throws out of them, but you got there a lot. And you made most of them. Brianna Taylor was 14 of 16 at the line for 23 points and 11 rebounds. Alex Delfox, as you said in her homecoming, 14 points, 9 boards, almost a double-double for her. Another good victory for you to start 3-0.
Yeah, you know, I thought the Bowie State game gave us some interesting challenges. To get to the free throw line 38 times, I thought we probably could have got there 20 more times, to be flat out honest. But I thought our kids maintained their focus as well on being able to fight through some tough situations and be able to still keep that gap at a good solid 18 points is where the finish up to be. And to just see all of our seniors play extremely well. I thought that was finally our final step to, really solidifying the 5 seniors to get the opportunity to compete for the final year. I thought all of them played extremely well. We had Brianna Taylor, Alex Delfox, and Lauren Sedola all named to the all-conference team, and then obviously Brianna was the MVP. So those are all great things to see as we then took a long gap here, and we waited a while here to go to Ashland, which is coming up very quickly. So I thought we played very well, top to bottom. The one concern I had from both of those games was our turnovers. We had 22 turnovers and 23 turnovers, and we know we're going to need to minimize that in order to truly be successful once we get to conference play.
As you said, Brianna Taylor was the tournament MVP. She was also the GLIAC Player of the Week. 19.5 points, 2 double-doubles. Talk a little bit about her performance, but also kind of 3 games in, what are you pleased with your team at this point of the year?
First of all, Brianna's playing an entire game right now in the sense of defensive end and offensive end, which is really exciting to see her lead us that way. And really that comes from a variety of our kids. I think we've really got focused back in on the defensive end. As you look at, I think we're giving up 58 points a game, which is really, really solid. Yeah. We know that's going to have to be very important as we head to Ashland and to Lake Erie. Our first 2 conference games are on the road. So I think what I'm most pleased with is probably defensively, we are figuring it out, which is key, and to be able to do it as early as we are is very important. But I think the biggest thing that we will rely on this entire season is our positive cohesiveness that we have as a team. I look at our young ladies that get to practice each and every day, and there's 15 of them. They are competing like you've never seen, and they are understanding their roles and really embracing their roles.
Thursday, you go to your first GLIAC road trip. Obviously, you took a road trip out to D.C., but you take on the #1 ranked Ashland Eagles. They got to the national championship last season. Play them at 7:30, and then you go to Lake Erie on Saturday to take on the Storm at 3 o'clock. What does this weekend have in store for you?
These are 2 steps into the 22-step process, which we play 22 games in the conference schedule. And I think obviously we're opening up a great team. Ashland is phenomenal. They are #1 team for a reason, and they have great players. They have about 6 great deep players that I love to watch them play, and I think we have players that can match up with them. So I'm very excited about that opportunity, and I think whenever you have to follow one conference road game up with another, and we go at Lake Erie is not an easy place to play either. And I will be looking forward to seeing our seniors lead the way. All 5 of them will start, and away we go.
There you go. Sounds good. 3-0 start for Janel Burgess and her team, and 2 big GLIAC road games for you to start off the year. We wish you the best of luck this weekend.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for watching the Janel Burgess Show here on the Grand Valley Sports Network.